This is Rich Vision, and I'm here to bridge the gap between music and mental health. Excuse me. The topic of the day is mental health. Um, Mental health is not a luxury. I know I mentioned mental health a lot because that's a big part of my branding. Especially because in 2020, the year that everyone wants to forget, I just learned a lot about my self worth and my value to the point where I have a story to share. And when times where I hit rock bottom and I didn't want to be here, moments that would have broken me before would not break me any longer. And there are certain tips and tools I want to share. I will share in this video to empower you and encourage you, who anyone who's going through any mental situations in regards to mental health. And my desire is for it to free you up. Like, I know there might be simple things, but they've made a world of difference in my self um discovery journey, along this, 2 years, and even this year as well, helping me develop a stronger mindset, as well. So one of the things that I've learned, and how to navigate my mental health is being able to, one is have a consistent gym schedule, which is 3 times a week. That has helped me tremendously, and it honestly acting as if it was an escape from reality in a sense, but it also helped me not only fit in a physical way but also mentally. Like, I'm able to just focus a lot more on, a concentrated amount of time, like 2 hours in the gym. It just frees some of the things up because I'm not like overthinking about things. Where if I was just locked in my room all day, working on my craft all day, I would just start to overthink and get depressed because I'm not either interacting with the world or not, going out, just enjoying life on a regular basis. So one thing that really helped is like me having a gym schedule, and also two will be having a daily motivational time. At least an hour of my time goes to motivation, whether it's a motivational book or motivational video. My favorite uh, motivational speakers are Eric Thomas and David Goggins. For those who are into motivation, he's more on the strong, vulgar side. David Goggins, as far as like, he's gonna tell you how it is. He has no filter. I like that motivation because sometimes it's like you need someone to just say, "This is what it is. This is what it is. You're acting like this. You need to do that and stop doing that." You know what I mean? If you like that kind of motivation, I would recommend him. If you kind of like that vulgar in your face type of motivation, um, I recommend David Goggins. Also, Eric Thomas is also a great motivational speaker, different from David Goggins. He has an aggressive approach, but he doesn't curse. So for those who don't like the profanities, I don't like profanities, but I like David Goggins because sometimes you need that cutthroat, and then sometimes you need like that. Okay, I'm gonna give you kind of like motivation that's still aggressive, but it's more like, it's not passive aggression, but it's like it's kind of like it's still pushing you to get up out of bed, and in a way that's stern, but it's also like not like, not like, and not saying belittling, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not too overly aggressive and it's not like too passive. It's kind of like middle ground. Also, Les Brown is also an amazing motivational speaker as well. There's so many to listen to that helped me a lot. Like, I kid you not, sometimes 2, 3 times a day, I'm listening to motivation. Whether it's like, if I go to on my way to work, my ride to on the ride to work, I listen to motivation. Or when I'm coming back from work, I listen to motivation. Or, you know what I mean, in the gym, I would listen to motivation at times when I forget my headbuds. So yeah, that's one thing that's helped me a lot is motivational writing affirmations. as well, freed me up as well. This positive sayings like I am powerful, I am strong, I am a survivor, I am not, I am a survivor, I am enough. Like things like that helped me a lot because of the fact that like it's enforcing your mind a lot of positive things that will feed you positivity. So anything after I am is just so powerful. It's like it enforces like what you are, not what you who you are and what you're becoming. You know what I mean? It just enforces that. That's helped me a lot. I also got into the habit of ordering so many books about mental health. I was able to learn a lot about my mind, certain things about negative thinking and things like that. I would take notes and study some books, and every book I had I would write things that I've learned. There's a lot of books that are really good on mental health. One is there's some that I'm gonna put in the video um, below in the comment section or like the info box. Um, in my head I can't think of one, but there are a few ones that are really good on mental health. I will make sure I put that in the notes. um I just can't think of it right now. There are also I think one of them is like how to overcome negative thinking, things like that. Like I'll and there's also things that I've done like as far as like writing, journaling. Okay, journaling is important too when you journal. Just to monitor your thoughts. I do that on an everyday basis. As soon as I wake up, I write a journal for like 20 minutes just to get and bring up my ideas and thoughts of the morning as soon as I wake up, because of the fact that when you go through a lot of things in regards to mental health, it's so easy to have all these thoughts in your head. And as a creative, I'm always bombarded by either lyrics in my head constantly or just in general things, from work or things flustered in my head of ideas, strategies in regards to music or different music melodies or things in my head that are holding space in my head. Just to bring them everything on my journal has helped a lot because it helps free up the mental like baggage of like I don't have to like carry it in my head. Like I write it down and then it's like it's there. I don't have to wallow and think about it. Even some of the videos I shoot, I write about a topic I want to discuss and then it's already there, so I don't have to be like, oh, what topic do I have to write about or speak about? Um, and I hope that I know it sounds simple, but these things in conjunction, like combined, helped a lot because it was just like everything was a stepping stone, and it acted as a foundation for me to propel forward. So now, I even have a friend that says like, I don't recognize you from like a year ago, and that's only through a screen, right? And it's crazy because people could feel your energy through a screen of the mental work, I mean inner work that I've done. And that being said, it was in conjunction with all those things that helped. Also having someone to speak to, um and that's not simply to that's and I know it's hard to find someone who's trustworthy to speak to, but if there is a relative or a family member that you could speak to, or just a counselor in general that that is gonna keep your word is bond, right? So they're gonna keep your words sacred with them and not to somebody else. Then I would suggest you to or highly suggest you find someone who can hold space for you. That's helped a lot because there's times when I was going through it and certain things didn't help out. I was like, I need someone just to like hear me out, even if they don't say a word. I need someone to just be like, you know what I mean, like be here and listening and not like judging me on my story and the things I'm going through. Then that's that was just that was just freeing for me. That's just a couple of things. I know there's so much more. Like I am a creative, so I'm an artist, a recording artist, and a spoken word artist. So a lot of it is just like similar to writing, just like projecting things out. Like I'll go and it's like I write a song about the situation I'm going through, and I record it, and that's my way of dealing with it and getting it out of my head. What else? Those are a few cute clues or just tips and tricks to accelerate mental health, and just to find like a certain hobby that you like that is gonna be something that's gonna be super beneficial. Like develop a hobby that if you know like you're getting to the point where you're just angry and upset, like listen to a positive song. Like that's also one thing. Listen to positive music, uplifting music. There's so many different um motivational artists out there that share a lot of inspirational stories. Mariah Carey has a couple that I like Through the Rain, um, um, When You Believe, classic song, like things like that, like songs like that that really uplift your energy. That's gonna be really, really helpful um in your mental health and self discovery journey as well. So I'm gonna make this because it's a little bit long video, but those things are things that helped me a lot, and my desire is for it to help you get to the other side. And if you need to reach out, please reach out. I'll share my email links below. Also, so if you need any other sources, or please like don't hesitate to reach out. Like I am here to help and support anyone who needs more support, just like I needed the help and I got the help and I got the resources. There's also a book called Inner Work that a friend recommended me. Also, that helped a lot in my inner work game, so to speak. Um, but yeah, I just want to share that because I know that's gonna free up a lot of people who are struggling to find different things to do to combat their mental health you know problems and issues that they face on a regular. So thank you so much for watching, and just realize you are valued. So operate in your purpose and continue to get the help that you deserve.